Hey guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A while eating some of my, just eating lunch. Alright, so let's just start eating and I'm going to tell you guys, answer some questions. Oh my god, it literally busted open. Oh my god. It's fine, it was on the ground. Okay. Alright. So my first question is, hold on, let's take a bite first. Okay. My first question is, my favorite childhood book. You guys, if you watch my channel, you know that I did a video on all my childhood books before. So go check that out. But I didn't really specify in that video my favorite book of all time. So, my favorite childhood book of all time is Pete the Cat. That book, I loved reading every single book when I was younger. I read it for a very long time, and I actually miss reading those books. So, my favorite childhood book, Pete the Cat. This brownie I've been saving, man, it's so good. What? Next question is, am I a dog or a cat person? I love dogs and cats, but I'll forever be a dog person. I just love dogs. I've loved dogs since I was really little. I was never really afraid of them like that. There was one time when something happened, but besides that, I love dogs forever. Even though I have a cat, which I've mentioned before, and you've seen him in one of the videos. Having a cat has definitely made me like cats more, because when I was younger, I did not really like cats like that. They just weren't my thing at all, at all. But now I'm a dog and cat person. You know, having my cat has definitely made me like cats more, but I'm definitely more a dog person still, forever. So, dog person. Here's our first food question. Favorite sandwich? I'm not really a sandwich eater. It's just not my thing. But I have two. One, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and two, grilled cheese sandwich. For sure. I love grilled cheese, especially when my mom makes it. She just makes the best grilled cheese. And peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I always take them for lunch for school, so I just love peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm eating some rice, guys. Okay. So, what? I'm filming. I don't know, guys. Okay. So, here, wait, let me look around. Maybe there's a reason. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, so I was just saying those are my two favorite sandwiches. Grilled cheese and peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I love these, man. They're so good. It took me way too long to discover them. I may be saying it wrong, but Tostitos. I think it's taquitos, maybe. I may be saying it wrong, but I love them. They're really good. Oh. What's a totally normal thing you have never done? I don't know if this is really normal. It probably is to me, but maybe not to everybody. But I have never ice skated. I haven't done I've never ice skated. I mean, I've skated before, maybe once or twice, a few times, but ice skated, never done it. I definitely want to do it. It does seem a little scary, but yeah, I've never ice skated before. just hasn't happened. I don't know why, man. Like I said, it just hasn't happened. I mean, I would like to do it someday and maybe try and learn how to really ice skate. So, yeah. Something I've never done before that I think is a normal thing. Alright, next question. Did or do I play any musical instruments? Well, when I was younger, like in elementary school, I feel like they always made it seem very fun to be in band stuff, and band is definitely fun, no doubt about that. But I was more of a choir kid, like through my whole elementary school. So when I got to 6th grade, we had to make a choice between band, choir, or orchestra. I chose band because I wanted to give it a try, and I played the tenor saxophone. I chose to play that because it just always seemed really fun to me to play a saxophone. But I played the tenor saxophone for about the whole year, I guess, in band, and it just didn't stick with me. I just wasn't really good at it. I'm not even gonna lie, I was not really good. I didn't like having to come home and for the assignment we had to like record ourselves doing a video and send it to them, like for an assignment to show that we actually were learning it. I just didn't like having to do that. I didn't like having to put like a reed or like the stick thing, the reed for the saxophone. I did not like doing it. I thought I was gonna love it. I did not like doing it. So I only played that for 1 year in 6th grade, and then after that I went back to choir. So yeah, that's I have played an instrument before, but I don't play it anymore. There are 2 instruments I didn't know. I do wish I knew how to play: the guitar and the piano. Like those definitely seem like that'd be fun to play for sure. What show am I currently watching? Good question. A show that I'm currently watching is, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this one, Gilmore Girls. I don't know. It took me a while to watch it because one time I watched like the first episode, and I guess I thought it was going to be kind of like a different type of show that I've watched like before, like something similar to the shows I've watched before, and it didn't stick with me. It just kind of, for me at the time when I first started it, like when I first watched the first episode, it was getting kind of boring. Like I did not last long at all. Like I lasted maybe like 5 minutes into the episode and I was already bored. But not even that, probably lesser. But I decided to like a few months later to try it again, and I loved it. Loved the first episode. Loved the whole season with all the characters and everything. And right now I am currently on season 3. I was really binge watching it before, but I couldn't because I was like I was busy doing theater and stuff, so I couldn't watch it like right away. I started when we went on break. I think it might have been for spring break. So I'm on season 3, so I'm like halfway through it. So yeah, that is the show I'm currently watching. I'll say that I haven't really watched before, Gilmore Girls. My first job. I don't know if this really counts. So I don't know if this really counts, but I worked at a thrift shop. And it wasn't really like, I wasn't getting paid for it. It was just kind of like a volunteer thing that my mom signed me up for. And I worked there for about 2 days, and I didn't work there anymore. I'm not gonna go and explain why, but that was kind of my first kind of job. I didn't really work there for that long. It was like a volunteer thing. I actually liked working there, but I didn't end up working there after. And ever since then, I have not worked a job. I think I started that job when I was 13, but I think I was about to be 14, but now I'm 15, and I'm about to be 16, because now we're in May. But, yeah, that was my first ever kind of, I guess you could say, job. Did not really work out, but Yeah, that was my first job. Um, Next question. Would I ever travel to space? No. That's a quick answer. No. I mean, I think I liked learning about space a little bit in school and stuff like that, and I like, learning about the first people who did go to space. Definitely interesting. No, once again, no doubt about that. But would I ever travel to space? No. That's just not a me thing. I like I said, I've learned about it in school, and it's a little interesting. I wouldn't say it's boring, but I would never travel to space. I just don't want to leave Earth to go to another planet or something. It's just not my thing at all. So, no. I would never travel to space. Okay. Next question. Before I answer this question, I'm just gonna throw out a bonus question here. Well, not really a question, but just kind of like where have I been recently? What I've been doing is we just wrapped up the theater show at my school, so I've been off for like 2 weeks. We just ended it like 2 weeks ago, so I'm just kind of getting back into the routine of just regularly coming back home and stuff like that, not staying after. So that's just like a bonus thing for what I've been doing. So okay. So the next question is, am I an early bird or a night owl? I am a night owl. Don't get me wrong. There are definitely like times where I'm like, I need to go to bed. It's been a long day, stuff like that. But for the most part, I am a night owl. I am not a morning person at all. I'm not saying like I'm mad in the morning and stuff. I think people always think that, and I'm not. I just like to, like, when I get up in the morning to go to school, do what I have to do so that I can go back to resting before I have to go back to school or go to school. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. If it's not at least at 9 or 10 o'clock, then nope, I am not going to be jumping around everywhere, all happy-go-lucky stuff. That's, nope, no. So I am not a morning person. I am a night owl because I just get all of my energy at night. I still have energy during like the whole day and everything, but a lot of my energy, it just like comes rushing at night, and it's kind of weird because like that's where we're supposed to kind of wind down. But I think a lot of people can relate to just like not feeling super tired at nighttime. It's just not it. All right. Last question. Favorite place I've traveled to. Okay, favorite place I've traveled to. My favorite place I've traveled to is, it was back in 2024, when like 2024 just happened. California. I had never been to California before. I had been to a lot of places. I had been to Florida, Ohio, Michigan, Michigan, Chicago, Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee. Like, me and my family, we have all traveled a ton of places, but I had never been to California. I loved it. It was awesome. It was my first time ever going on a plane. It was a pretty good experience. It wasn't too bad. And we got there early, and I was happy because we never get to our destinations early. We got there early. We tried In-N-Out Burger. It was delicious. We stayed. It was our first time also staying in an Airbnb. I loved it. It was so cool. We stayed there for like a few days. We went to Santa Monica Pier. We went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We went on a shuttle. we went to a lot of food places. It was amazing. I loved all the food there. It was delicious. It was just my favorite trip we have ever taken ever. We weren't even supposed to go there. We were supposed to go to like I forgot, but we weren't supposed to go there, but we ended up going to California, and I loved it. It was amazing. Like I said, first time ever being on a plane. The palm trees. We went to the beach, obviously. Almost forgot to mention that. We went to the beach. We went there basically every day. It was amazing. The waves were huge. Favorite place I've ever traveled to. So yeah, that is the end of my questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!